Hey, right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to collect information in ManyChat and then send it to a Google Sheet. So the use case for this would be if you're doing lead gen or something of the like where you're collecting data, you want to send it to a Google Sheet to either record it for your own benefit or for me, when I do lead gen, I send it to a Google Sheet and then give the client access to the Google Sheet so they can work off it. It's all in one place and it's going in there live. Job done. So, okay, so I'm going to show you how to basically set custom fields with answers, because that's where we're going to be sending the data from. So it's going to come from a custom field into Google Sheet. You're going to need to obviously have a Google account for this with a Google Sheet made, which will have all the answers in it. So like your age, residential status, the consent if you've got it or not, the phone, the email, and the callback time. So whatever you need to put in there, just put that in there. Question 1 is going to be, how old are you? So to build this, we need a user input box. So we're going to ask them a question, and we're going to, the answer they use, sorry, the answer they give us is the answer we're gonna then save. So so how old are you? Reply type is going to be text. You're going to save it to the custom field that you want. So for me, it's age, but for you, it will be, I don't know, like lead age or example age example 3. Let's just call it that. And if you hit this, you've now created a new custom field. But I'm just gonna go with age, or example age is the one that I need. And the action on the reply is going to be to set a custom field, find the custom field that you want. So for you, it might be age example 3, which is the one that we typed, and the value is going to be age example 3. So we're going to use, in this scenario, we've asked them a question and then use the answer to their question to set the custom field. So there's kind of two parts of the custom field. There's the custom field, which is in some way the question, and then the value, which is the answer to that question. So I'm just gonna delete that there because this is not the one that I've got set up. To then progress from there, you're going to need to come down here and check this box. So continue to another step. Next step is then going to be, do you own your own home? So that's obviously the question. We're going to not use user input this time. We're going to use text, and we're going to put some quick replies in here. So to add one of these, you just hit add quick reply. Yes. And use your little tick down there. So depending on what one that they hit out of this, we're going to send them down a different path because we need to set the value manually this time. So we're going to do you own your home? Yes. No is obviously going to go to this one, and then yes is this. In fact, I'm just going to delete that one there because otherwise I'm just going to confuse you guys. So yes, action, set custom fields, find the custom field that you want. So for you, it might be lead residential status. You're going to hit this and that'll create a new one. And then we're going to manually enter the value this time. So we're not going to use this little thing. We're going to type, so if they've said yes, we've said they're a homeowner. And that's the same for this. Okay, next question, would you like a callback? Yes or no? I've actually put no to lead to continue, but just to make things easy here. Before you ask for the mobile number and the email address, you're going to want to let them know that you're EU GDPR compliant and that the data is safe. when they tap this button, they're going to be given our consent. So we're going to want to set this custom field to contact consent, yes or no, to yes. So again, question, do we have the consent, yes or no? Value, yes. Very, very simple. Now we're going to collect the mobile number. This is going to be user input. Oh, blimey. User input. And then the reply type is going to be phone. And we're going to save it to whatever custom field we want to call it. So you might call it lead phone. Again, to do that, I'm just going to show you how to make a new one. It would be lead phone. Hit new custom field. But I'm going to save it as example phone. Maybe I haven't got it. Phone. That's one. Example phone. Cool. This is a message they're going to get if they don't put in a valid number. And usually this would say skip in it. But we don't want to give them a skip button because we want the phone. So we're going to just delete that. No skip button's going to come. Same with the email address, exactly the same thing. But we just need to specify the reply type to be email. Reason being is when we set email or phone, if they have their email or phone, it will pre-populate whatever email or phone number is associated with their Facebook account. So it just removes some friction. They don't have to type it. They literally just tap it. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this bit because this is the important bit. So firstly, we're going to need to go to integrations. I'm just going to disconnect my account here, show you how to do it. Integrations, connect Google Sheets. Choose the account that your sheet is in. Hit allow. Right, that's connected, that's it. So that's simple. And we're now going to have, I'm going to go to where we picked up. So the best time to contact. Sorry, I should probably just do this one quickly. Yeah. Reply type is going to be date and time. So that's gonna make sure a little calendar and time pops up for them to save that. And when you're saving this custom field, you're going to want to save this as a date and time. But let's just change that to 2 because that's how I had it. Oh, sorry, another little quick tip here. Instead of using the skip button, because we have to give a skip button here, instead of using that, just type anytime. That way, they still want to be contacted, but they're not going to be given the option to skip per se. So, and on the text button to pick a date, you can just do pick date and time. And you can throw a little calendar emoji in there if you want. I'm not going to, just if you want. Okay, cool. And now the action we want. Now we've added a Google Sheets account, we're going to have a new action in here, which is called Google Sheets action. Select action, insert row, select sheet, example sheet. So that's what I've called it up here, as you can see. Example sheet. Select the sheet. There's obviously multiple sheets in here. We've only got one. I mean, usually you'd have like sheet 2. We've only got one sheet. Sheet 1. And now we map the data. So it's really just this. It's really simple. We're just gonna use whatever we call it, residential status, consent, yes, example phone. So whatever you've called these custom fields, literally just type them in here. They'll pop up, and you go, okay, this one is this column. Example phone, cool. Email. Example email. Callback time. Example callback time. Bosh. Done. Save. And obviously you're going to want to send a confirmation message. So we're going to come down here, hit this button. Next step is going to be confirmed. So we're going to publish that, hit preview. And that should. Cool. How old are you? 27. Do you own your own home? Yes, I do. Would you like a callback? Yes. EU GDPR compliant. You're going to want to just have a little play around with these dimension size guys just to get this bang on. If you give it a Google, by the way, the dimension sizes will come up. Tap to continue. Now we're going to set the consent to yes. Please confirm your mobile number. Mobile number's there. Email address, pre-populated as you can see. When's best to contact you? We're going to just pick the date and time, so that will look a little bit like this. Confirmed, cool. We're looking forward to speaking to you on Wednesday the 5th of February. Thanks for booking the call. And now, as you can see, that's been sent over into the Google Sheet. And that's when you want to say to them, okay, so we're saving this as example callback time. On the confirmation message, we look forward to speaking with you on example callback time. And that will then give the answer, and and then you can just select whatever way you wanna display that. That will just then display the answer that they've given. So we're just going to say to them, this is the answer you put in, and this is the time we're going to call you. And that, my friends, is that it. Hope you enjoyed that. See you soon. Bye.